Hello Fisher people, Captain Chris here with your Our Community Now and your Lake Texoma weekly fishing report. Guys, the lake level is at 619.5, just a little high from our summer pool. Letting out 10,000 out of the gates down there. It's really just full generation. The gates are closed, maintaining a lake level because we have had some water coming in from up in our watershed, but we haven't had much rain here to speak of in the last week. What we can speak of is our surface temperature has rose 14 degrees in 7 days. I can't really ever think of in my 26 years of guiding remembering it doing that, raising so fast in such a short time. But we've had several windless hot days in a row that are just cooking it, man. The shad are still spawning, but the stripers really aren't relating to them too well shallow. Having to use some mid-lake structures to get some fish caught on the artificial bite. It's not the easiest bite at all. It's kind of common in the first part of June. I don't mind the challenge, but some people do, and it can be a real grind on some days when they don't want to bite and it's just still and hot. And need I say more? Guys, not my favorite thing by any means, and I don't do it, but live shad is working right now for any of you guys who are wanting to come up here, because it's sort of the norm first couple of weeks of June for live shad to kick a lot of butt as the fish are gravitating towards the deeper registers of the lake, their summertime pattern, you know, returning to the ocean, so to speak, as our fish spawn naturally in our lake, just like they do in the ocean. Now, as far as techniques, topwater is almost non-existent right now for really me and anybody I know, unless you happen to be there when they decide to blow up and start running some shad. It has happened this week, but only a couple of times. Most of the fish we're having to catch on rubber sassy shad or on slabs and work all kinds of erratic different ways. The slab bite is materializing and it's going to happen real soon. You can get on some ledges and really whip that water or get your thumper or splasher prop going and get some fish to gather up. But getting them to bite, it just depends on the school and the day and the wind and the level of the anglers in the boat. There's definitely a lot that goes along with it. Now, with this heat, something I want to talk about is this thermocline has showed up on our graphs, like this picture right here from today, and I've never seen it appear so early before and so thick. I know it's probably just the extreme heat and the still days that we've been having, but still, fish cannot like this because it's such an extreme change from temperatures down deep to temperatures up top. And that's kind of what the thermocline is when cold water and hot water just don't want to mix together, and dissolved oxygen and a bunch of scientific stuff that is hard to explain, but it's just part of the things that happen in these southern lakes when we have hot, cold type situations year after year. The lake will have to turn over, and it usually happens way later in the year. Hopefully this is just a little weird thing that's going to go away with this next little cool northern front that we have coming through. Man, you got to get out there early, stay hydrated. It is so hot out there these last few days with no wind. I cannot explain drinking 5, 6, 7 waters a trip and still thirsty. It just really is that way. It's important. I can't stress how important it is to stay hydrated out there, guys. And well, this is Captain Chris. I'm going to sign off. If you have any comments or questions, go ahead and hit me up down there in the bottom or give us a call at 903-786-4477. Go to www.striperexpress.com. Go to Our Community Now, and I will see all you guys out on the water.